Okay, we'll call the special solid waste meeting to order. Is the meeting properly announced?
Yes.
Roll call, let the record show that all committee members are present. Need a motion to approve the agenda?
Move.
Bruce, Jerry, any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Agenda is approved. Discuss and act on bid submitted for self-fix construction project.
All right, so you guys, it was attached to the agenda and also I got hard copies here. We had 4 bids. Kinsey came in at the lowest. Oh, and just so you guys know, Logan is on the call. He is the engineer for Ayers that is putting together this project. So yeah, Kinsey was the low. That's our recommendation, is to go with Kinsey. He did our last sell. I think everyone's pretty comfortable working with him. He knows what needs to be done. I think last time there was some miscommunication on just what exactly needed to be done. So there was some issues there, but I think now that he's been here and we kind of have a better handle. I think the issue last time, from what I've been told, was that the clay was just a lot farther down than what we thought. So there was way more work of overburden coming off. Go ahead,
One
Bruce.
question I was listening here about, bidding and stuff like that, and understand where Michael came in at that, the mobilization, which is, but then his other things are at a penny. So that must be part of the mobile. But I got one that I just one that I'd like the answer to. How come somebody can have washed stone for a linear foot of 10 and then somebody else at 50?
I think it goes to how they bid it, the supplier, and then they can go and they can move those numbers around. Because it's a per unit price when they bid it for the company.
Yeah.
The other bidders don't know their true costs. So when they bid the next one, they're that's a lot of times we've done anyways, is they track their numbers, don't even get a true cost.
Right.
The competitor can't see the true costs and they don't know what you're actually bidding on there, so they can't compete.
Then continuing, if you don't mind, you're familiar with them and you make that recommendation. I don't know why I would differ, why I would question.
I mean, this is just the procedure we have to go through. So you guys, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm comfortable with them. I know the landfill man is comfortable with them. They've done work on our site before. I mean, we've hired them for other.
I think last time you did quite well, which is.
Yeah, and it was their first, last time was their, I think was their first landfill doing. So that's the initial bid. The other stuff you guys got is, so we have to add on, I talked to you guys a couple months ago about the leachate tank that we have to add on because we don't quite meet the requirements. We are going to be, so the final bid that we have doesn't include the leachate tank work because the specs for that weren't quite done yet. We wanted to get this part out the door so they can get started, especially because that leachate part is essentially the last part of this project that they're doing. So there will be a change order added on to the bid prices you guys see there. All 4 of them, yes. Yes, they're no different in any of them. And we actually are going to be ordering, so the tank sizes are on the other spreadsheet. Those are the different tank size options. We are hoping to go with the largest size, so the 35,000 gallon tank, which yes, it's the most expensive right now, but we'll be able to reuse it because once this landfill is capped, we won't need that tank anymore. So we can reuse it on the next footprint on future cells, and it's going to be cheaper now than it will be in 5 years. 30,000. Yep, and it's underground. This will be a 35,000 above ground, and we will be able to. Yes, we'll be. Yep. Yep. So that price that you see on there is with the install. And we're actually going to be paying for the price of the tank ourselves, like coming straight out of the funds already. So what will actually be only added on for the change order will be the price of essentially the install price. Yep, because we're going to pay for the tank because we need to get it ordered like now because the lead time is crazy.
It looks to me like the install price from 25,000, 35,000 is all the same cost.
Roughly, there's going to be,
With it,
yeah, there's going to be some concrete work because it's a concrete pad it has to sit on. So the additional concrete work, but other than that, yeah, it's all the same. And like we said, this tank isn't going to be any cheaper in 5 years when we have to buy it again.
now, would that be a plastic tank?
No, it's steel. Yeah.
Yes.
No, steel. Yep.
Question on this, now your bids come in here, but it, just say it's $1,800,000. Now, that isn't. Everything that they're gonna do is by unit price out there. I mean, that price could fluctuate up and down depending on how much overburden they have to move or how much clay they have to move. It's gonna go off that unit price on what they get measured.
Yeah, and they,
Not off of, just because you guys see
yeah,
that 1,800,000, when you look at these unit prices over here, these units, most of them are estimates. And if they go over on the
Yes.
dirt hauling.
Yeah.
You're gonna, you take that unit price and you're gonna keep adding that.
and
per
all these
yard
guys were
or
at the
per-
bid. So this time they are definitely more aware. So they made those estimates based on what we know to be true already.
Where
Of,
does it say that? I'm confused
That's just
where
how-
that's-
For the people that do this, that's just the way these bids are. I mean, for any of you see, that's why the unit price is, in other words, it'd be just a lump sum price.
Right.
But there again, they would all treat pretty much for anyone to do it.
Yes,
Yes,
It's not gonna be just-
right.
I just want to make sure that everybody's aware.
But it's not gonna be necessarily the final.
No, it's not. It
Unless it could be
could
more.
be more, depending.
I don't know that.
Didn't they come in a little under on the last one?
that I don't know.
I think they were a little bit.
We'd have
Depends
to,
on how things go, because like,
They had to pull back. So I think they were higher.
they're gonna run over, they're affecting on how much overburden it is, and the
Yeah.
yardage will go up, and your unit prices will go up.
Both of those projects. Fell by. Together they.
Motion would go with, Lindsay.
A motion and second to go with a low bid for the project or cell six. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Opposed? Okay.
that's all we got. Do we want to set the, we
Next
never actually,
Tuesday, can we have it on June 6th? Instead of the 13th? That okay with everybody?
Anytime, 5:00, 5:30, which is.
5 o'clock here
I have no problem.
on June 6th.
Tuesday, I have land and water, but that's at 1:00. There you go. Never mind.
June 6th.
Land and
water at 1 o'clock, you might not be done in time.
I just said.
5 o'clock here.
Please.
Okay. Anything else? Meeting adjourned.